We're live.
We're doing it live.
Doing a live version.
Welcome back, everybody, to Nature's Rhythm Design Studio.
Coming at you live from our studios in Travelers Rest, South Carolina.
Unit 101.
Come and get some.
Pollinator power. Creating gardens that give on back.
Pow, pow, power wheels.
Does a healthy garden just look good?
I think it smells good and sounds good also.
They hum, buzz, and flutter with life, per se. Pollinator-friendly landscapes support bumblebees, butterflies, hummingbirds, and countless other species that keep ecosystems and our food supply running.
Jogging, I look like there. But close enough. Well, let's get to it.
Swing it and snap it, feel the vibe. Thoughtful Thursdays, oh hey, hey. Designed into the rhythm of nature, they say.
Why do pollinators matter, Jesse?
Well, without pollinators, you don't get pollination. In order for a lot of the fruits and vegetables we eat to happen, to grow, to become a thing, you need pollinators. So 1 out of every 3 bites of food you take comes thanks to pollinators.
Big bites or little bites.
Doesn't matter. It's a statistic, and it's probably not true for everyone.
Very good.
Pollinator gardens increase fruit set, vegetable yields, and biodiversity. So, if you've got a pollinator garden near your fruit trees, you're going to invite more of these insects that like to pollinate, or hummingbirds, into your area, which will increase your fruit because you'll get more pollination.
What if I'm scared of bugs?
There's no reason to be afraid of bugs. I don't want to tell you. Just get over it.
Are they working, per se?
They're getting the job done. They're doing a thing for you. You have to learn to integrate your mind with nature. And it's okay that the bugs are around. Don't bother them. They won't bother you.
That's what I'm saying. Something about the pollinator garden, when you have a bunch of flowers, the bees really they're looking for flowers. They're looking for pollen. They're not looking for you. Mm-hmm. So if you give them a place that they know, and there's a whole bunch of people, it's like you lay out a buffet for them, they're going to be busy with that. So I always tell my wife, you can walk by them when they're just pollinating the flower because they're not going to mess with you. They're eating.
The same thing that is true for bees is true for bears. If a bear is over there eating a salmon, you can just walk on past that bear.
Hey, he's busy eating, man.
He's busy.
He's satisfied.
With you.
No problem.
Same thing with the bee. He don't care. You're not made of sugar. I don't care how sweet you are. And I know you're sweet because you follow us and you love us. But I don't care how sweet you are. The bee is not trying to eat you.
That's right.
And finally, pollinators, they have movement, sound, and energy to the landscape. So you can look at a landscape in the sun, and sometimes it's nice. You look out in the winter, snow's falling, it's just silent, and there's no movement, there's no sound. There's something very kind of nice about that. But come springtime, you want to see little things move. You want to hear them out there. You want to make that garden alive. And so spring and summer, it's nice to have them around because your garden is alive. Do you know of any, native plants for this part of the world that can be used in a pollinator garden?
The Carolinas, maybe?
Maybe the Carolina area. That seems like a thing that I should know.
Well, let's break it down per category of our major insects, Jesse.
Okay.
Number 1, the bees.
I didn't plan that.
They like coneflowers. Coneflowers are beautiful. The variety of colors. You got pink ones. Got
purple. The purple is pretty common. The Echinacea purpurea, I think, is the scientific name, and so it's always kind of traditionally purple, but pink's also.
It's cool. Bees love that one.
They do.
If you have a vitex, bees love vitex.
It's true that.
It's very cool.
True that.
Very fun to watch that happen. Bee balm.
Bee balm. They even got in the name, bee balm. They love it.
Not just a coincidence there.
I feel like that'd be a good name for a lip balm.
Bee balm.
Bee balm.
They do have bee balm.
Bee balm, lip balm.
What is it? The Burt's Bees?
Burt's Bees. Right. But he uses beeswax. No. It's not called bee balm.
Yeah. Let's play off the bees.
Yeah, so you just call it bee balm. So it goes a little lip balm. All right, we're moving on.
Mountain mint. It's also a good one. Now we're going to move on to our butterflies.
What are the butterflies like? The flutterflies.
Milkweed. It's cool.
Milkweed.
Butterfly weed.
Funny enough.
Imagine that. The names have something to do with what they attract. And black-eyed Susans.
They are yellow with a little dark brown.
It kind of looks like a mini sunflower.
It does look like a miniature sunflower.
So blackout season is really cool. You can get them pretty much at any nursery you go to. I'm sure they will have them. It's just a great plant to look at, and it really supports your environment. So help out these insects that are working hard.
And a perennial, like most of these things, probably here are perennials. So come back in the winter, come back in the summer.
And then we have our hummingbirds.
Not an insect.
Not an insect, by the way, but that's all right. Mm-hmm. They like our cardinal flowers, our coral honeysuckles, which we love honeysuckles too as a kid. You pop out that flower, you get that sweet nectar out of it.
Drop of sweetness.
And then our trumpet vine, which is also a shape.
Funny, there's no hummingbird balm or hummingbird weed, but it's okay.
So how do I place these, Jesse? What's my design strategy?
Well, there's a few of them. 3 of them come to mind. Continuous bloom. So you want to pick flowers and plants and that bloom from spring all the way into the fall, so that you can kind of keep those things around for longer.
Mm-hmm.
Want to layer, of course, like everything else. You got to mix trees, shrubs, perennials, and grasses. So it's not just the same thing. If it's the same monoculture, you're going to get the same bugs, and then you're not going to get anybody else. You don't get that diversity, that biodiversity.
Diversity.
Mix it up: trees, shrubs, perennials, and grasses. Bring them all. And then finally, the pollinator corridors connect yards and community spaces, provide highways for wildlife.
Life is a highway.
Life is a highway. No, we're not here to sing. We're here to talk about.
They're going to ride it all night long.
They're going to ride that highway all night, day, whatever.
They don't stop. Pollinators, when it's pollinating season, they really do go above and beyond. We love our bees.
They do. That's why I think Steve talked about this once before, how he had an apple tree in his yard. That was just the one. You need to have a pair in order to get apples. And somewhere, somebody in the neighborhood had another apple. And
it was producing, which means the bees were working hard.
Yep. So make sure that your yard can be connected to your neighbor's yard and everybody else's yard, using them highways for the pollinators. Mm-hmm. All right, time for the tips.
So some fun tips, my friends. You want to avoid pesticides that can harm pollinators. Look, I know sometimes we have pest problems. We want to go to the hardest, Roundup variety and just nail. But look, guys, it's going to have problems with the pollinators, which is just not good for the environment. That's right. True. And honestly, some of the pollinators will deter some of those pests because, it's the way the ecosystem works.
True.
And
ladybugs love to eat aphids.
Yeah, and that's good because aphids are a problem with a lot of plants. So just let the ladybugs do their thing.
That's right.
Provide water sources. You could provide water sources, but really, there's natural crevices in between your rocks.
But if you do provide a water source, shallow with some rocks in there, so that the bugs don't drown.
And you also don't want mosquitoes. You don't want a mosquito pit.
That's right. So just kind of a shallow, gravelly water thing that they can get in there and get some water.
And then leaves, especially in this time of year, guys, leaves are important.
Leave the leaves.
They release nitrogen into the soil to replenish your soil. They also provide, once they decompose, they'll turn back into good soil. Mm-hmm. And a lot of pollinators like to nest up into the leaves during the winter.
Use that as shelter to kind of stay warm.
It's like a little home.
That's right.
So overall, a pollinator garden is beautiful with purpose.
That's right.
A gift to nature and yourself, because it's going to be super awesome to look and you can see nature work for free.
That's right. And it's just creating gardens that give back. There 2 things came to mind when I read this title. 1, pollinators. 2, edible landscapes. And those 2 things go hand in hand. So if you want a garden that gives back to you and to nature, find an edible landscape with lots of flowers.
Bring out the buffet, because then the bees won't be bothering you.
And guess what? We serve Travelers Rest, Greenville, and all of the upstate. Probably parts of North Carolina. We're getting into there.
We just went to Clemson today.
We went to Clemson and Anderson. So we serve all of that. We're ready to create a buzzing, blooming retreat. Contact Nature's Rhythm Design Studio today. www.nr-ds.com. Follow our page.
Like our page.
this video, like our page,
Hit the bell button.
do all those things that I don't know.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook.
That's right.
Follow us on LinkedIn.
Call us and ask us to design your yard.
Yep. That's what we do, guys.
All right. We love you. Thanks for coming. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Quick.
That was fun.
The brush is alive. Swinging and snapping, feel the vibe. Thoughtful Thursdays, oh hey, hey. Designed to the rhythm of nature, they say.